Good evening, you cunts. There we go. Should be working now. I don't know why it wasn't working before. What's up, Beast Mode? No, I technically am playing with the PvP team. Alright. You loud enough? Hope I'm loud enough. Can you guys hear me okay? Yeah. So much freedom. There's some aloe cream in there. 6 of them, and I've got 10 seeds I'm gonna go ahead and plant.
Could use this house as the garden, I guess.
Yeah, it wouldn't be hard. Just knock off the roof, yeah.
And if someone raids a garden, that's not too terribly devastating. There's some shovels in the upper workbench.
There's new shovels, you said?
Yeah.
Ooh. Damn.
Near me, that's fine. Jesus.
Do what?
Said you were near me. I heard something going on with the dirt and shit. Thought a player was shooting at me.
This is a zombie. Oh, here's a football helmet. Sweet, I can actually go make a mining helmet.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can make mining helmets in this patch.
Yep. Wait, do we have a light? I'm gonna go check. I can, then Shady and I both have mining helmets now. What's up, Jason? Welcome to the stream. Hi, kitty. That sucks. Yeah, I think I have enough to make one. Oh, we were like one electrical part short, or 2 electrical parts short. Any lights here haven't broken down yet?
Come to where I'm at. There's some lights over here you can...
I'm gonna try bringing in this beverage cooler.
I think there's
There's
electrical
one.
parts in a beverage cooler.
Got it, I'm good.
Wow.
Well, it's got to run electricity, right?
7 days logic. Like electrical parts in a beverage cooler.
Well, technically it requires electrical parts to keep things cool, sir. Alright, Amy.
Well, if it's made out of pure plastic.
You're not. Oh, wrong beverage cooler.
It looks like a
That's
refrigerator. It's like one of those little mini fridges in the stores that hold, like, the soda and stuff.
I just found the rarest thing in the game. A deer.
Gasp. Also, I got a painting thing for you, Shade.
Another one?
It's the wooden roofing.
Oh, okay. I think I read one already. But I shall take a look.
If you have, then I'll read it.
Not going hungry today. Sorry, McCrack, I'm checking on those pickaxes. Where we at?
Chicken. We have one at 260.
Yeah, there's a mining helmet in here for you. Actually, I'll take the shitty one. I'll leave a good one in here in the workbench for you, Shade.
That's fine. Thanks, sir.
Sprained my leg. servers. Box, whatever they're called. Hey, it's Michael. I'm liking it, but I'm a little disappointed that they released the stable version so soon when there seems to be a lot of issues still going on. Specifically around memory leaks and stuff like that. So it's really only to do with like the dedicated servers as far as I can tell. Or the multiplayer, I guess. And I think it's only an issue when you get above like 10 people, so I think they really don't care that much about it. They're more focused on the, you know, up to 8 people at most, maybe only 4 people, co-op type stuff, because that's what they want the game to be. Hey, kitty. Go in there. It's a Zamble.
What? Grilled meat costs fucking 2 meat now?
Yep. Very much so. Which is fine. I mean, to each their own. It's just I wish they would care a bit more about multiplayer. Because I care about multiplayer, you know? But I honestly feel like a good 90%, if not more, of the PC community want to have large servers. PvP or PvE. Server restart should be any minute now if it's working correctly. Oh wow, we got a hole over here. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it's as far as I'm aware, one of the biggest PvP servers. If not the biggest PvP server right now.
I would have 0 lag again. It's hilarious.
Just get better at aiming, honestly.
Oh, beverage cooler. I thought you meant. Never mind.
You meant that blue and white thing, right?
The blue white thing on the ground. But...
Yeah, I knew. I realized that afterwards. I got me a pistol. So I can go pew pew. Yeah, I wish there was a better way for me to explain like my own my methodology for it, but it's just that's my style. Just because it works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, you know.
Well, I've hunted animals.
It's not one size fits all.
If we have a book, if we have the hunting with a book, we can actually make a decent one.
That I don't have. I do have a book for, or I already read the book for the pistol.
Server restart should be any minute now.
Okay, everybody hold their AK parts.
The fact that it hasn't happened yet is kind of surprising. It's possible it won't, but I set it up to work properly. I don't know if it get kicked or not. I'm gonna go check Luke. don't get it. It should have done it. Alright, I'm gonna submit a ticket really quick. The manual restart.
Should we log out?
Wait, did it just restart? Tried to type in chat and nothing happened.
No, I'm still
Waiting for the server to restart. I typed into chat and it didn't appear.
Game seems to be working on my end.
Yeah, people are still joining and stuff.
And typing in chat.
Did you see me type in chat?
No.
I'd say exit now. I'm doing a manual restart.
Yeah, exiting.
I'm out.
Did you tell anyone in chat?
No. You said get out.
I said tell everyone to get out. I'm doing a manual restart.
I'll just restart.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Yeah, but then they're gonna complain if they lose items and shit. I just don't want to fucking hit bitching.
I did exactly half of everything you told me to do.
Yeah, I mean it's PvP, so I mean there might be some people that are just there to have the fear of players, not looking to actively hunt. But no, not yet. I'm going back in there to let them know first. I don't know why it didn't work. There we go, I warned him. I wish. Just a second here, guys. I gotta. Hey, kitty. I actually brought in a different guy to admin it, and he used his server name. So basically, he actually is the one that has all the access to stuff. I can start, stop, update, and submit tickets, and that's basically it. That's all I need access to. I don't want anyone thinking there's any kind of shenanigans going on. To prevent all of that, I literally just have access to that stuff. He's not around right now. He's working or whatever. So he's not able to be doing the shit I'm doing right now. Can you, like, I think think I actually set the 3 hours thing to happen after it did the first restart, so that might have been what went wrong. I might set the next one for midnight with all those settings and go from there. This should get rid of most of the lag we were seeing. Like, there's a really bad memory issue right now. Day 16. Not too many, I don't think. I've not made a whole lot of TNT, so I don't know off the top of my head. Like, some servers apparently you can place TNT even in land claimed areas, but most of them you should not be able to. I've never been able to. Anytime I try to place TNT inside of a claimed area, it won't let me place it because I'm placing an item, and it's an area that I'm not allowed to place items in. I don't have the permission level. Noticeable improvement. Okay. Oh. Nope. Looking for some duct tape. Back to what I was doing.
Server backup?
Yep. Hey, what's up, Zach? Just getting a new house set up. Gonna put a pit around it. Horde base, if you will. This isn't the actual popper base. We're doing our usual setup where we have our horde base. Depending on how long you've been a viewer, that'll give you an idea of how we normally do things. This is PvP, so it's not just zombies we're dealing with, players as well.
So Iron
That's
Pickaxe.
the PvP in the title.
What's that?
Damn it.
So Iron Pickaxe is going. So we know we should be able to get a 300 out of that.
There was a 280. Did you grab that?
No, it's in there. So.
Okay, there's a 300. Hold on just a second. How many do you need? Just one?
I just need one, and then I can just use one or two to start repairing it when I need to.
Okay, I'll keep making them. We're gonna need more wood though.
I'm just gonna get all the raw materials. I mean, if you want to get wood, you can.
I got wood right here.
Yeah, do we need?
You can
Okay,
get
because all I
some.
have is 80 wood.
Yeah, I've got a couple hundred on me.
I don't even have an axe.
But how's my axe?
I can make axe. Was that Sean Connery's? If he was trying out for Gimli?
No, you're fine, man. No, we've been playing for probably about a day or so. I've only been playing for a few hours. I didn't join until late last night, and then spent most of my time running to where we are because we're a good little clip away from anybody. And then, yeah, I mean, I've just been working on getting some stuff gathered up to work on this one I'm doing right now. Because what I'm doing is I'm gonna dig out this, which is the outer of the pit. This is the inner of the pit. Is actually we're gonna dig out even farther eventually. Probably tonight I will. I'll just do it all in one night if I can and be done with it. But so yeah, I mean, just a lot of running, getting stuff. A lot of stuff that happened off stream, basically, some boring stuff that I didn't show mostly to prevent stream sniping. Realistically, probably just break these and let that drop when I drop the entire middle section. Right on. Yeah, I don't know if I can play on console. I mean, I've played on PC for so long now, and I'm so used to the features like an A16, and it would be really difficult to play it on console. Go on Stam. I consider putting some into, I end up getting some in that later. really need to work on my scavenging, so I'm a little hesitant to do so. I reply to this ticket really quick here. Quit. Depends on the server size. So honestly, the most I've ever seen was like 100, but I've never seen 100 clients connected to that server. Maybe around 20 or 30. I think the most you could really do and be relatively not unplayable. This is back in A15, mind you. A16 is much more memory intensive, but it seems to be around 50. I think is the top out. But an average server is about 32 to 40. That's a good number to go for. 32, I think, is like the real. Is kind of the soft cutoff, if you will. That's where you want to start, not adding more. But 40 is, in my opinion, the hard cutoff. The console is starting to get more and more of the A15 content. It's basically about a year and a half, 2 years behind PC. But 7 Days is being developed by FunPimps for PC, and then another company is converting it to being console playable, and then another company is producing it on console, and it costs some thousands and thousands of dollars to get those updates onto console. Unless they've changed the way it works, but as far as I'm aware, to be pushing an update on console, you've got to pay Xbox or Sony or whoever like 10 grand or something like that. Don't get a gaming laptop. I cannot stress that enough. Buy a tower. What do you want? You've got food. Quit fucking biting me. That's a fun new feature. It's on PC. Game thinks I'm stuck, and so it teleports me up, which makes doing this type of stuff really dangerous. Build a proper PC tower. Don't buy a laptop. Like, build an actual rig. Or buy one and put some parts in it, but yeah, buy an actual desktop. Because you can actually upgrade a desktop, you can repair a desktop with a laptop, you can't. You buy it with what it is, basically. There might be options out there to upgrade it, but it's going to be very expensive. So if you want to be if you want to get into PC gaming, it's extremely irresponsible to buy a laptop. You'd have to buy a really, really like $2,000 type laptop to be able to really maintain playing recent games. No, it's not. For about $600, you probably can't even really get a good gaming laptop. For that same price, you can get a competent gaming desktop. The smaller the PC components, the more expensive it's going to be. So a laptop having smaller PC components, you know what I mean? That's mostly true. I mean, obviously the really high-end gaming graphics cards are bigger and more expensive, but general rule of thumb, if it's smaller, it costs more. You know, like vaginas. Can you stop fucking with my stuff? I didn't pay for mine. I won mine in the contest, actually. But the one that I have, had I paid for it, would have been around $2,500 for the entire setup at that time. Maybe $2,000. Plus 46 and still getting cold. The fuck. But you can build a gaming PC, and very easily, mind you. You can buy like a pre-made tower and put a graphics card in it, upgrade the RAM a little bit, maybe put a different type of hard drive in it. You don't necessarily do that, and you can have a decent little gaming computer. You really want to get a solid state in there, and you can get a good small solid state to at least have your operating system on for a relatively cheap price. They'll run much smoother with that. It's not hard, but if you're just getting into it and you just don't want to mess with that, you can get a pre-made like an Acer tower type thing, which is what I did for Queen. That's what she uses. That's my extra. It's my server PC, and that whole thing together cost about, I want to say $550, $600, roughly, with taxes and stuff like that. And all I did was upgrade the RAM and put a graphics card in it, and it'll run Battlefield 1 at 60 frames a second. On some maps, 50-ish on others, but that's on like medium-high graphics. On medium, which would be a smidge better than console, you're running at about 60 continuously. A game like 7 Days, it averages like 70 frames a second, and it runs it perfectly. I mean, you put it on low settings no matter what, because this game is pretty intensive. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? Honestly, dude, I've just been busy with a lot of stuff, dealing with a lot of stuff. Power was out, some stuff going on with me, just a lot of shit, man. Plus, we were waiting on the new alpha to drop, which it didn't drop until last night. Or no, night before last night, excuse me, night before last night. My power was off until last night. By the time I got home and the power was actually on and stuff like that, it was like 1 in the morning, and I wasn't going to stream. It was too late. But you could do the same thing, Zach. I mean, about $600, you could get a gaming rig that'll work. It'll play games like 7 and other stuff, no problem, for several years. Yeah, I normally don't plug stuff like this unless I truly think it's a good place. It's called Tech Deals. You'll have to look for him. He's a guy, he's got big teeth, and he's... I don't want to say he's got an odd way of speaking, but it's different. Just the way he talks and he presents stuff, but he's very intelligent. His videos are honestly pretty fun to watch, just because he's talking about stuff and he explains things in great detail, and he shows a lot of... He really expresses what I express. It's cheaper and better to build your own rig, but I know a lot of people are apprehensive to do that, and he has a lot of budget builds that require very little effort to do. I mean, you basically buy, like what I do, you buy a tower, you buy a graphics card, an extra stick of RAM, and like a solid state run you about $650-700 for all that together. And then the tower's already made. You just plug in the graphics card, the extra stick of RAM, plug in the new solid state, which plugs into the motherboard. Not like you don't have to plug the current hard drive, so you just add an extra hard drive essentially, or a solid state in this case, and you're good to go. You plug it in and play. No, it's Tech Deals, DEALS. Hold on, let me grab it. I'm actually subscribed to him. Like, he doesn't even know I exist. This isn't like he's a friend or nothing like that. I stumbled across his channel when I was looking at options for building a computer. And this guy knows his shit, though. It's right here. Should send to YouTube. Yep, there it goes. But just look for where it's like, I think he has one where it's budget builds. There's a lot of game performance showing you different hardware and benefits of, that way you can kind of see what it looks like with certain games. Yeah, there's a $450 Acer Aspire that he's talking about. It's an i5. That's the one that you want to buy, and then you buy the extra stuff on top of it. Not a problem, I try. And honestly, I mean, if you're looking to make an argument to... The fuck is this?
Checking the word limits. That's all he was doing.
What if he's gonna get scared? The fuck? I mean, it's cheaper that if you want to make an argument to your parents, it's sorry to kind of get distracted there, but what a cunt. It's cheaper than console gaming. So with a console, you're going to spend $450 to $500-ish buying the console, maybe an extra controller. When you buy the games, you're going to spend anywhere from $30 to $60, depending on if it's brand new or not. You're going to spend another $60 to $100 a year for online gaming. So I mean, you're looking at, over the course of like a 4-ish, 5-year period, something like that, you're looking at spending about $1,500 or so on console gaming, if not more. I mean, it depends on how many games you buy. That's actually $1,500, not including the cost of games. On PC, you spend $7-ish, $100 getting a good, decent little gaming rig together that'll last you about 4 or 5 years. You might need to upgrade the graphics card somewhere along the line, so maybe you bump that up to $900. And that's going to last you that 4 or 5 years, as long as you take care of it. You know, I mean, if you're really rough on it, bang around, drop it down, so obviously it's not going to last, but you take care of it, okay? $900. So you're saving $600 there. Now, year-wise, you're not going to have to pay for a monthly subscription, and the games, when you buy them, even brand new AAA titles, are about $45 on PC. You've got to look around to find them for that cheap. Green Man Gaming, it's basically guaranteed $45, but almost always you're going to find them for about $50 maybe, at most, for the standard edition of games, not including, like, deluxe or whatever, but those are still like $15 cheaper. And then you're going to talk about Steam Summer Sales, where you can buy games for $5 or $6. That are normally like 15 or 20 on console. I mean, just everything is cheaper on PC once you get past the hardware. Plus, if you're going to own a computer anyways, when you buy your console and you buy a computer, you're spending about $1,000 between the two of them for your laptop and your console. Doesn't make sense, not fiscally. So I'm surprised more parents don't get their kids into PC gaming. If they're gonna be buying them a gaming something, they should be buying PC. Yeah, Prodigy, it's pretty populated. We're probably close to maxed out right now. Hey, what's up, area? Just doing some building.
You got Team Crack.
Gathering resources. There was. Go ahead.
I got a bunch of stone and shit.
Okay, there's more pickaxes in the workbench. And
I'll also have to have you upgrade it because I'm just using forged steel right now, just so I can repair it.
Gotta have a secure base before you start raiding, man. If you don't have a safe place to put the stuff you steal, what's the point in stealing? Hey, what's up, Kevin?
But I couldn't make any more because we had no wood, so I'm not getting any.
It's technically stable, but it's a very unstable stable.
I can now make 762 though.
Okay.
I figure that might come in handy.
What's that? Ugh. Hey, what's up, Noah? That was a while ago.
I don't even tell. I can't even tell between night and day sometimes.
You should get a t-shirt made saying I was a 347th subscriber.
I got the black lung pop.
I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing that desktop was probably a custom build. I mean, you'd have to custom build it. I don't know if he does a lot of in-depth build guides. He might. I haven't looked at that closely to it. But he's a really good guy. I would subscribe to him if I were you, if you're looking to build a computer. He really talks a lot about the hardware. And again, he's got a really weird way of talking and presenting things, but it's not bad weird, you know? It's entertaining. It kind of engages you. And again, he's very detail-oriented. This is just for a horde base. That's honestly what it is. That way we can stay online, fight the hordes, and still somewhat protected. Like, this isn't our actual base. But I need to level up so I can get better, you know, I can get more skill into rifles, more skill into heavy armor, more into scavenging, and mining is the way to level an A16, like, hands down. With an RX 480, I don't know if I'd agree with that. I would rather go with, like, it might cost a little... Well, it depends on what's all on, I guess, the hardware and stuff. 480 isn't bad, I prefer Intel, or NVIDIA, rather. Well, this is just me digging the outline of it, viewer. Once I get down all the way as low as I'm wanting to, then I'll start cutting chunks off and let it drop, like 4 or 5 at a time, so it doesn't affect any kind of server lag. And it's just much faster. That way, if someone wants to break into it, they're gonna have to, you know, they're gonna have to dig down and then dig their way up. Because the pit's gonna be 10 wide. This is just the first stage of it to get it started. I'll be digging 3 of these. Hey, what's up, Lane? But again, I mean, mostly I'm doing this for the levels. I mean, just watch. Right now, that's where I'm at, level 16. Hey, what's up, Scotty? How you doing, man? Already moved a bit. Once I get steel tools, I can, like, one-shot, not stone necessarily, but, like, the grass and stuff like that. Once I get to the stone, then I can, like, two-shot that. I mean, levels come in like crazy. You can get 5 or 6 levels in an hour. Even when you're, like, level 70 or 80. I was level 70-ish when I started mining in the last alpha. And I was just cranking out levels. I got about... I played a lot, but I was pumping out levels. I haven't seen too much of it since they went to stable, but in the last experimental, I did like it. I like the fact there's sleepers and stuff. It makes you have to be cautious in house. I like that. Oh, The like the nuclear shelter or whatever. I don't know. You get 106 million. If you don't have like a $10,000 computer, I'm gonna call you an idiot. Like you should have like a fully water-cooled machine. That would be one of the first things I purchased. I would buy like a massive fucking water-cooled dual 1080 Ti and fucking SLI i9, that $2,000 fucking processor. I'd be baller as shit. All my money would go into computer stuff. I wouldn't even have like a. If I bought a car, like if I had that kind of money, it'd be a Challenger. All right, man. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I mean, the new Challenger is kind of like my dream car. Hey, can you fuck off? Stammer jump quick. Yeah, that's my biggest complaint. Is like I'm digging this and I'm like teleporting up, and it's like fucking why? Yeah, and a lot of it also is like with server lag and a few other things that come into the equation. Yeah, Prodigy, I'm on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Like 85 to 90% of the people that watch me are on YouTube, though. Right now I have 4 viewers on Twitch, only one of which is talking, and then 12 on YouTube. Kind of give you perspective there. I would also buy a house, but I'm talking like I'd buy like a $200,000 house, cash money. Cash money. Like I don't need no fucking. Oh shit! See, look. Oh god, no, no. I don't want to die. I've got to head back and get healed up. you rang. Good timing. I need to restart my client here in a minute. It's got a really bad memory. Like it's like right now I've got 32 gigs of RAM, so it doesn't hurt me as bad as others, but right now I'm using 7 gigs of RAM. This one game is. It's using, let's say percentage of the memory. I'm using almost 50% of my available memory between everything that's running, and it's using the most, and it's not even close. Like the closest thing to this is using, which is OBS, is using 500 megs of RAM. This is using 7 gigs.
Out of the 300 pick wait for. Wait.
Farther away. You go find their base, you fuck with them on their turf. Make them earn it. Roll over the top of them, take all their shit. Alright, man, good luck. Also need to make a splint to fix this bullshit ass broken leg. Actually, is it gonna heal on its own? Oh, well, in 30 seconds. Bitchin'. Probably for another hour and a half or so. Right on, man. Hey, what's up, Prodigy? AKA Grimster. Also, I've got snowballs, so we don't have to worry about getting water for a while.
Gotcha.
I need to buy one of those eventually. I always talk about what if I won the lottery, this is what I buy, but I never buy tickets. I'm pretty sure you have to buy to win. Like, I'm not an expert on it, but I feel pretty confident in saying that. This is just the temporary base we got put together for a farm. Yeah, no, there's the pharmaceutical building, there's the half-broken building, there's the unbuilt building with, like, the crane, there's the bookstore they have now. I think that's all of them. Pretty sure that's it.
So standing on the balcony right here.
Right on. Yeah. It's annoying that, like, the boxes, only some of them have actual stuff in it, the other ones are like toilets and couches, but whatevs. Yeah, no, he's here, he's just quiet. Shady, if you're watching, say hi to the viewers so they know you're here. He usually watches the stream while he plays.
What's up, viewers? It's mining away.
Told you.
Yeah, I'm watching the stream, just focusing.
Blueberries. Those look too close to them. Like, you can tell they're not the same if you really pay attention, but like those are a bit too close for comfort and like similarity. Maybe they are in real life as well. I don't know. Are strawberries a real thing? Rake is one of the guys that came in and tried out for the PvP team and made the team. McCragg's the other one. We had two others, but they both have kind of fallen out. So I might be looking to bring in a fifth. Me and Shady haven't fully decided. We've kind of been discussing it back and forth. We think we probably need a fifth, but we're not like, oh my god, we gotta get a fifth right now. We're not like balls out. We just we're still kicking the ball around like we for sure want to do it. But I'm guessing we're probably going to end up doing it because of the more difficult rating now. Having a fifth person would just make life so much easier. I just put him in there to put him in there. Piss off Ray because he hates the fact that I leave shit super unorganized. I don't want to repair these. I'm nothing if not an asshole.
You have another 300 shovel in the crack or no?
I know, but there's a shovel in there, I think. Or maybe there's a fire axe, but there's shovels being made.
Yeah, what I'll probably do is I'll probably post in the Discord, hey, this is what you need to do. Probably, obviously, you need to do the application I sent out a while back, and then yeah, I'll require the application being filled out, obviously, and sent in, and then do like, you know, send me a video of you doing a raid or a PvP, and let me see what you're doing. Get an idea. Can you stop being a dick? I didn't come back to do this. I came back to do these shovels. God, this awesome. Shovels come. Yeah, really? That's annoying. I'll just keep them with me. So I recently,
I am.
Tim.
Really? You're banging on metal?
Not this second.
Okay, never mind. I thought I could hear it from where I was at, but I was.
I'm banging on it now.
Probably the stream, dude.
It is the stream. I was like blown away.
Yeah, this is an Alpha 9 where you can hear forges hammering
Yeah,
from
no.
across the fucking world. God, that was so broken.
Yeah. About to say like.
God damn it. I'm talking about this teleport shit. Okay, what do we do? I'm actually gonna go ahead and restart my client really quick here.
Get another shovel. I might just help saws. One mining to another mining.
Good XP.
Yeah, no. I'm trying to get resources.
So I was using over 7 gigs of
yeah,
RAM.
Fucking resource hog.
See what I'm using when I first get in there. Oh, by the way, I can't remember if I told you guys or not, I started playing Magic the Gathering. I actually got into it a little bit. I enjoy it. I went ahead and built a black-green deck. Chris, aka Uniso, if you guys have been watching for a while, you might remember him. He hasn't been on in a long time for internet issues, but he used to play D&D with me and stuff. He bought me a booster pack when we went to go to my friend's house to play, and he came to hang out with us. And in that booster pack, I got Vraska or Vrasha? Remember. What the shit?
We need armor too.
There it is. That scared me.
Yeah, if you just want to keep those forges burning with forged iron. And once we get up enough resources and go out and grab that stuff. I think I'm just right now.
Vraska the Unseen.
Leveling.
Planeswalker.
I'll throw everything
And that,
into,
which was fucking awesome. Pretty rare card. Okay, we're
armor and
fresh in the
so-
game. Currently using
I'm just gonna have you
5 gigs of
stick
RAM.
with the
Still feels like a lot. Maybe it's not. I
concrete
don't
for
know.
right now,
Um.
and I'll get to that later.
Okay, well I'm working
better.
towards steel.
So, anyways, so got that. So I was like, okay, well,
But you
I was
do
wanting to build a
steel
black green deck
after
to
you-
begin with, and this is just
But the
even
thing is,
more of a
steel is,
reason. You know what I
level
mean?
up because I need toolsmithing to level 6, and I don't get toolsmithing until 4 until level 30. So I think I don't know what level
it's
is max.
level 60. The first time you can get the steel. You
So
have
I
to be
went
level
ahead
60.
and started getting cards for that. Obviously, I bought a lot, which got me 1,000 cards.
So no one, I don't think anyone really has steel at all right
That
now.
for my friend. He just gave me a bunch, and started building the deck out of that. I like it, and I actually use the deck that I built, which I need to slim down to fewer. All right, man. Honestly, if you win, I would have a company build it for you. Like, you've got the money, and if you're wanting to go with water cooling, that could be a bitch to put together yourself. Having someone else build it for you, and it comes with a warranty and everything, it just is ideal. The reason you...
I think I was spoiled on the last before we wiped.
Damn it.
I really miss my pickaxe.
The reason you build a custom rig yourself is because it's cheaper.
They sell them there, dude.
If you've got millions of dollars, it's expendable money. I mean, why would you, why would you build it yourself? Yeah, no, see, I mean, I wanted to build one that was competitive, but not to go to competitions. Just to go at my friend's house, drink, and talk shit as I beat him. And to play Bimby, who goes to Gen Con. I'm going to Gen Con this year. And he's a really big Magic player. He loves it. I stand.
That's kind of a click away. I think.
I only say get water cooling because it's superior in my opinion.
But you know, you do the quest line and stuff. And
Like, I would probably do a closed loop water cooling system on it. I wouldn't mess around with the really advanced stuff, which is better, don't get me wrong, it looks cooler.
Nice,
but if I remember correctly, it requires a lot more upkeep. And I mean, me personally, I wouldn't want the upkeep. I'd rather just go with a closed
Well, the way
loop.
they've got traders now, man, it's almost impossible to set up camp anywhere and not have a trade, like at least 3 traders in a short jaunt.
There might be more over there. What trade are we on? Trade of 4? I think.
Yeah, but yeah, trade of 4.
Here we go.
Yeah, share those really quick for me, by the way.
That should be the one closest to us. And you guys want to check it out, because that's where I had it on my quest line, I think.
Well, that's not too far away.
Right on. I haven't named my deck yet, but I also haven't finished building it. Like, you can get cards for, like, stupid cheap. I've just been, no problem. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate the sub. Like, I literally, I bought a couple cards, and I only spent, like, maybe $3. I didn't spend hardly anything. It was just, you know, pennies that I had basically stashed away on PayPal, and I was able to get a few cards that really improved my deck. And kind of build around what I'm wanting it to do. And I played teams, so that, you know, obviously that helped, having someone there with me, working with me, tell me what cards kind of play and what not to play, and understanding the strategy a little bit better. It was only like my 4th time playing, technically. Most of the time I've been discussing it and learning and shit like that and watching, but and we played against my friend's girlfriend and his other friend, or my buddy, I guess, and he's been playing the game since he was like 12, so he's a pretty experienced Magic player, and we won, mostly because I had a lot of Death Touch out.
Let me know if you have
that slowed him from being able to attack us.
Okay.
And a couple counters and stuff I tossed out as well. Hey, what's up, Amy? Yeah, I'm not looking to build a deck online in order, nothing like that. No. I'm wanting to buy cards. Is that you, Shade?
Yeah, it's me walking around. I'm next to you. Okay.
I've still got to do one more outer of these. I'm just getting these kind of dug in a little bit.
I'm still mining up whatever I can find right now.
Oh my god, the fucking teleport shit, dude.
Yeah, the lag is at least, yeah, you're just getting a couple seconds.
It's at least better than it was, but not what it should be.
Marginally. You can see there's an improvement, but it's like, how much of that is an actual improvement on the code, and how much is an improvement because it's a fresh server?
Right.
Pretty sure if they don't optimize this game soon, it's going to be a fail. It's going to fail really bad.
That's 5, okay. Hey, what's up, Yammerhammer? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Chase. It's the fucking worst, Kevin. Like, I'm a pretty patient guy, and even that's like got me kind of annoyed, like to the point where I'm like, fuck this game. It gets worse when you get into a deeper and deeper thing. I have to end up putting like frames like this along the top, from wherever I'm digging, just to make sure I don't, you know, fall into my death. Elmer Fudd, welcome back.
There's a 300 pickaxe, a 260
It depends on
pickaxe,
where you're
a 220
located.
iron shovel, and 200 fire axe.
You'd have to look through the list.
There are more fire axes being melted. Shovels are after that.
Like, I have a server that I'm playing on that I technically own, but I don't admin. I got somebody else adminning it, and it's really his server, even though it's like I'm basically paying for it, for lack of a better way to explain it. Like, I don't even have access to anything besides updating, starting, stopping, and submitting tickets. Like, that's the extent of my access, which is the way I want it. I want to be free to be able to PvP and raid without question.
I've never seen this before. An oil shale deposit?
Oh yeah, they do have those now.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, that was in the patch notes. I remember.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna grab some of this shit.
There's still problems with it. I mean, it's stable, but there's still issues, unfortunately. You fucker, get up there. Come on. Got an axe, really?
Whoa, that just kicked me out.
Yeah, that was the auto restart.
Oh, was okay.
Now in 3 hours you find out if it continues to work. It's back up. That's probably the one that I'm on, to be honest with you. We just restarted, so maybe it's not popping up, but it's been pretty fully loaded. Just building the new horde base, man. Shady's getting levels so that he can start working on making the proper base. Yeah, it's not even a peak night. Oh, actually, Friday it should be a peak night. I take that back. One, two, three, four. One more. One, two, three, four. Yeah, there we go. Bitch. I'm just gonna dig this shit out. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. It should be 5. That would probably have like the worst fucking lag in the world unless they had like a 50 fucking gig RAMs like dedicated. Let's say that their own dedicated like tower in their house or something. Which even then I've never seen a good dedicated server that was someone personally owned it or whatever. 2. 5 right there. Okay. Alright. One. Like anything above 40 I've never seen not have lag issues. And that was an A15 when relatively it had pretty good performance. They're great. I'm not a huge fan of using them against zombies because they're really expensive. Like when you get to end game and you have just assloads of ammo and it's fucking whatever, you can just ball out. Yeah, but like when you're in early game or mid game and you're still working your way towards there, not so much. I need a lot more frames. 60. Can't use the ones where you step on the floor because they actually have an issue right now where they're causing assloads of lag. I mean, you can, I guess, technically, but you'd be lagging the shit out of yourself. They're the source of a massive leak right now. Oh, those, yeah. Five. 1, 2, 4. That's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5. Okay. Shit. Damn it. Yeah, that's what I wanted. The bone shiv to dig with. It's the new shovel, guys. There we are. Is this not joined yet? How the fuck? Did more snow fall? Okay then. Weird. Two, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
May want to make like a bunch more forges, McCrag.
Why is that?
Or if you want to make some of the stuff faster.
But I mean, do we want to do it here or at the new place?
I can always peel, but if you need to make stone just to make concrete, just make 2 more just for that.
Yeah, but we don't have enough stone to barely keep the one forge going.
I just came back with like 15,000.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things.
I got some regular stone in there. I got another small engine, really shitty engine for another cement mixer.
on, I'm really, really game.
Are you one-shot dirt right now, Saw?
No, this is snow.
I know, but when you're down in dirt.
Yeah, it's two-shotting. If I had a green one, maybe, but even then, I'm not sure. Not until steel. You basically have to have like a purple iron shovel to one-shot it.
Gotcha. I need to eat. I'm gonna lose. Ah, so bad at this lag. Are you setting up the farm over here, McCrae?
No, I'm not. Did you take all the iron forge or forged iron out of me?
No, I didn't take any of that you made. I just have 40 on me. I did take the pickaxe though.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can just repair. I put the old one in there so you can repair it up to 300 again.
Okay.
And then when you get that shovel up to 300, I'll take that.
Yeah, Sauce doesn't need a shovel.
Okay. You're there, I'm here, you know?
I do need a new pickaxe at some point, though. I'm still using a 110.
Yeah, we have a 300. Craddock made it.
I'm gonna come back and grab that. Eat and drink anyways.
We're gonna need some fucking food.
Should be a lot of yucca in there.
Oh my god, this beer? Oh my god. I'm gonna take some of this.
We should try to get the hops book and hops from a nearby trader, though, if we can.
Yeah, we do.
Once we get enough rotting flesh and stuff, we can also work on making fertilizer and put a farm inside that house.
Probably should start planting the blueberries and corn. Because then we can make those pies.
We need eggs for that, though.
Well, eggs we can find, dude. It's the fucking animals we can't find.
Just teleport it out, motherfucker.
Once you dig out that bottom somewhere, McCrack, I'm assuming you're still down in there or whatever, but we can start planting mushrooms, too. Which take fucking forever to grow. So they're not going to be viable for probably a real-life day or more, but be a step in the right direction.
Well, there's plenty of room down there. This teleporting bug is atrocious all of a sudden. I can't even get up the outside ladder.
maybe. More like what am I missing here?
Did somebody take the 300 pick?
I was getting ready to.
It's now a 200 pick for some
Yeah, no, I switched it out with my old one. Just
Oh, okay.
upgraded again with another pick.
Well, there aren't any picks yet.
Oh. Shit, that's how it is.
What I'm hearing, McCrag, is a lot of problems and no solutions.
Not for me, sir. You're not hearing that. No, sir. I believe the communications are just bad.
I'm gonna go some night mining.
Hey, come real quick, McCrag, and combine these two for me. What's he doing on the floor? Combine them?
Yeah, I combine them.
Are you still on the bench?
No?
Let me access the bench.
I'll log out real quick. Hold on.
It might just be me. I'm gonna relog as well.
Hell is that?
Gary! Gary! Woohoo! Gary!
The Gent Bone? Thanks for the follow, appreciate that. Still not letting me access it.
I'm probably too close, huh? I'm probably still too close. Let me log. Everybody log. Logged out.
Are you in it, McCrag?
Say again?
Are you on the bench?
I am not.
Can you access it?
Yes. You
I
guys
cannot.
log out. Yeah, log out.
Everyone log out real quick then. Everyone out?
I'm out. I'll be right back.
Try this again. There we go.
Yeah, I was just too close.
Next level I can. Check something really quick here. Dig on down. Stone's where all the XP's at, so once you get like a pit around getting stone where you can dig that, start cranking XP a lot more. It's even better, obviously, when you have steel tools and you can basically one-shot stone, but unfortunately we do not have that. Crag is working on. I'm assuming you'll have steel by the end of the night, though. Is it just me, or is the light really refracting pretty heavily off that snow? And not like it's pretty, like it's really badly. Almost getting like snow blind. So yeah, I watched Ballers, which I'm a huge sports fan, so that probably made me enjoy that show a bit more. Can't wait for the next season to come out.
Gary!
Christopher Bingham, thank you for
Gary!
Also, crazy theory, tossing this out there so it's on record. What if David Tennant came back as the Doctor? As the 13th Doctor? And I was thinking that would be fucking awesome, right? And then they released a promo where it shows like the 13 popping up, and we're going to announce the next Doctor on, I think it's Sunday they're announcing it. But there's a part where it shows a door that has a number 10 on it, and that number changes to 13. That really got me thinking, oh, that would probably never happen, but like, my gut said, and I'm not even joking, like weeks ago, like what if David Tennant came back to play the Doctor again? I think he's available. I don't think he's really doing much of anything right now. I think that'd be really fucking cool. So, I've said it. It's official. It'll be on YouTube now. I called it. I did speak to someone once when I worked for AT&T a long time ago that said that their, I want to say it was like a grandson or a great nephew or maybe even son, but I think it was like second generation family or whatever that said that they were going to be the next Doctor. And it was right before or right after Capaldi was announced that they were already for sure going to be the next Doctor. They'd already chosen him. But I can't remember the kid's name. He was a younger kid around like, in his 20s, late 20s, maybe early 30s. Hard to tell with some celebrities. They all look so young. But, I can't, if they announce the name and I recognize it, I might be like, hey, someone told me that. But I legitimately can't remember. I looked it up a long time ago, so maybe I can look for my Google searches around that time frame. But I'd be surprised if they knew that far in advance who the next Doctor was going to be. That'd be crazy. But I'm pretty sure this is after they announced Capaldi, because I started watching Doctor Who and got really into it around the time it was Matt Smith's last season. It was right before Day of the Doctor. And they had announced by Day of the Doctor, I'm pretty sure, who the next Doctor was going to be. And it was a while ago. It was a couple years ago, so it's hard to really remember. Oh shit. Hey, what's up, Jinx? Oh, what's up, Rouse? You change your name? Well, welcome back, man. Hey, Comfort. I'm just working on the outline for the pit that I'm gonna dig. Kind of boring to watch, but this is a great way to get XP and get levels to put into stuff that you don't really want to grind. Like, you don't want to grind levels for rifles shooting. You'd be wasting ammo. It's something you can just dump points into. Same with scavenging. It would take a long time. And all the while, you're wasting stuff, you know what I mean, that could be better loot. No, we're still, this is for Horde. This is a Horde base. But you want to have a nice deep pit for the zombies to fall and die on. It'll actually be a 2-stage. So one side of this pit will be at, like, for example, 50 deep, and the other one will be like 75 or 100 deep. And this is so that basically the zombies fall into one pit and either die or take a assload of damage and then go forward and fall again. And that way also it's twice as wide, so it's harder to even get into, and you can do 2 drawbridges to get across it still. I might have to actually extend it out to be 1 longer, but I think I can get away with this. Might just have to make one part of the base a little bit more sunken in. We'll mess with that later. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Wink. Oh, fuck! God damn it! So fucking annoying. Like, this is the first part I'm gonna drop right here. But yeah, I mean, mining this out is getting me good XP, so it's infuriating to do a shit like that, but worth it for the XP. Plus the watt resources I'm getting from doing it. And we need a pit. It just makes sense to do it. As McCrag gets better tools crafted, higher level stuff, faster this will be. Like, once he gets steel, and we can get, like, near green quality steel tools, it'll be so much faster. It should be able to one-shot all the dirt, and very close to 2 or 3 shot stone. Much faster. Actually, I'll chop this tree down. Should have brought a splint with me. And some stuff to heal myself with, because it's 74. That's no point, I need to get HP. If the player came around, I'd probably die just because I don't have enough HP to fight. Back over here and heal up, eat and drink. I also started watching Shameless, which is actually, it's a really good show. Surprised at how good it is. I heard a lot of people talking about it, but like the 13 Reasons, I tried to watch that a little bit. I couldn't get into it. It was too commercialized, I guess would be the way to put it. I just couldn't get into it. Maybe if I watch more of it, I'll enjoy it more, but I don't know. Wasn't feeling it. I feel like it was made to appeal to younger people, the people that say like fam and shit like that. They're fidget spinners. Feels like that's who it was kind of marketed towards. I don't really fall into the demographic. I mean, it's a quality show. I can see why it might be appealing to some people. It's not like absolute shit. It's just not my cup of tea.
Back in McCrack.
I don't think so. He's not even in game yet. I went to go drop a deuce and he got busy looking at memes.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I can't. Shit. Oh, 34 minutes still? Fuck me. Just split. Speed that up. "17 minutes, much better." Okay. Another one of these. Painkiller. And that should hopefully get me up to full. I don't want to bring splints with me. Well, quick before I leave here. In case there's any more shenanigans.
I go back to the house and probably check out that trader.
I think it was the song. It sounded like footsteps. Right on. Didn't do this side either? What the fuck? I could have sworn I did. Did you pick up my frames over here?
No?
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4. What does it cost to make a single frame? 5. And for 1 frame, I just got 14 wood. Wow. They still haven't fixed it. It's been an issue since like day 1 of 16. Oh shit. I just scared myself shooting my own pistol on accident.
Oh yeah. I have a delay, so this will be hilarious. I'm selling this low ass hunting rifle. Fuck it. We'll make another one. Get the book.
Alright.
Selling these pistols too.
Should be yellow weapons right there.
Okay, I'm back.
There he is.
Sorry, you guys.
I'm selling all the pistols and stuff and parts. I'm gonna go check out the trader.
Was the workbench glitched or is it fixed now? Or
Yeah, you're good now.
They're really good now.
I accidentally grabbed one of the shovels. I went to open it up to do something and it popped one right in my inventory.
Assume you guys haven't explored over here, right?
I haven't.
yes, I have.
Like all the way out over here?
Almost to the trader.
You're literally at a spot I haven't been to yet.
Basically, where you're at, Shady, I've gone as well.
Okay.
There we are. Alright. stamina to regen. Jesus. Inside, what's up, man?
Oh, sweet.
What'd you find?
Yeah, but then you just fill up on Yucca.
Except for that bitch.
Oh, cool. I just found clay buried underneath snow.
Yeah, can't see it on the map.
So, what do you think they're gonna add for Alpha 7?
Hopefully they finally get the fucking bandits working. But I think they're focused on just a quick little update, so I'm thinking like maybe zip lines or something. Actually, they probably posted something. Let me look.
Zip lines?
Yeah, it was something that was supposed to be an A16 that got scrapped. It was taking too long to develop. An unnecessary feature in my opinion, but people want it, so there you are. Yeah, no, but it only lasts while you're eating it. If you drink it, I think it gives you one for a little bit, but not much. What is it? Is it the trader bug? They actually haven't even posted the A17 stuff yet, expectations or whatever. Which isn't a bad thing. It means they're focusing really hard on 16, which is good.
Yeah, they got a lot of work to do on 16.
I'm hoping bandits make it, though. I'd really like to see those being added.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty fun. Or maybe some new gun types.
I'd really like to see gun attachments. But I think that's something that could be easily modded in. Oh shit. I didn't teleport.
I was sad they got rid of the 10mm option. You know, I understand they're trying to simplify it, but at the same time, I kind of like the variants.
It'd be nice if they added the option to have 10mm or 9mm on like the SMG.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be an MP5. MP5 shoot 45 rounds.
I mean, like, just customized barrels and receivers, and the way Fallout is, where you can have, like, customized ammo.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that, just like Fallout, where you can change the receiver.
You can get one barrel that's quieter, but it's like, it has less range, or then a barrel that's a little bit louder, you know what I mean, but it does more damage and more range. That kind of obviously requires a little bit less damage, and like maybe a barrel is more accurate for long distance, but is less accurate when it comes to like spray and pray, or you know, different things like that. I think would be fun. More diversity amongst the guns.
I agree.
Doesn't need to be like a brand new gun so much as just, you know, more diversity amongst the existing ones, which I also would think might be easier to code. I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, I mean, they already have the different slots. Like, okay, so why not have these different types of receivers, or different types of barrels, like a silenced SMG versus a non-silenced one.
Make the sniper rifle a 5-piece gun again, where you like get to get a barrel for it, but you can also use that same barrel on a hunting rifle.
Yeah.
Maybe the hunting rifle has a bit more range and accuracy at long distances because it only fires one shot at a time, and the sniper rifle is a little bit less. It does a little more damage, or yeah, I mean that kind of stuff.
Or maybe different scopes.
Yeah, silencers would be nice. Exactly, yeah, different scopes. You can have like ACOG if you prefer ACOG, or the standard sniper rifle, where it's just the different things, that kind of stuff.
And then just make like a 9 times or 10 times zoom, like super hard, super rare.
Bummer, nothing. Just want to buy the raw meat.
Not a bad idea. Welcome back, Arrow.
Milk on a hot day.
Milk was a bad choice. I'm in a glass case of emotions. They're gonna put Veronica on!
There is a 516 iron chest armor in here.
Better the recipe.
You know, it's still 516. You can't have that until level 100.
I'd like to see them add where you have to actually make the iron armor on the forge. Or maybe an armor type that goes on the forge. Like a, I guess the workbench might make more sense, but like maybe you have to like make pieces that go towards it, like a, I forget, like a SWAT vest or something, you know what I mean? And then like you make SWAT pieces, and then you combine that with the, not leather, but the military stuff on the workbench to make a bulletproof vest type thing. And that becomes your chest armor. It's not as good as the military gear, but obviously you can craft it. So you make the iron armor less effective, that becomes the most effective craftable armor. A flak jacket or something, you know?
Oh yeah, that'd be a good idea. But I think that's what that military vest is supposed to represent.
Yeah, but I mean, like, make one that's, like, you know, that's obviously the best, and then make one where you can actually craft it, and basically just make a vest that's got slotted in pieces of metal and involving Kevlar pieces, and total homebrew, so it's not as good, but still better than iron armor. Or maybe even add something where if you're wearing iron armor, you move slower, you're less maneuverable. Obviously you have good defense, but you want to have military gear because it provides better protection, and you're more maneuverable while wearing it. See, this is why I should have a job with fun pimps.
You should tell them, like, dude, what the fuck?
I could post it on the suggestion forums, and like 1,000 people will come rip me a new asshole for why that's a dumb feature to be adding right now. We need their feature. Their feature's better.
Yeah, but they would be wrong.
Well, obviously, my feature's clearly better. What the fuck are they thinking? Just hypothetical people. Yeah, I wasn't going to, Arrow, but I appreciate your first-hand experience. Hey, no, I haven't heard from him. I'm basically moving on from that. Kind of gave up on it. Maybe they'll call. Like the last time they didn't call me for over 3 weeks. That's when I finally heard back to have the second interview.
Sniper rifle schematic? Should I just scrap that?
Don't. I've done that before and I regretted it. To be fair, I did it on accident though. Move this so you can lay down. Are you happy? That's no big deal. I wanted the job, obviously, but there'll be other opportunities out there for me.
Did you see that in chat?
I don't know, did I?
It says trade centers need to be fucking safe zones.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh god, really? Yeah, from Bambo. The Bambi Rambo.
Yeah, well, I didn't want... That was actually a typo, but fuck it, I'll go with it.
Uber live streams. I don't have a new enough car for Uber. You have to have like a car made within the last like I think 5 to 7 years, and mine's 17 years old. It's a good car. Don't get me wrong. It was well taken care of before I got it. I bought it used, but yeah, no, it's not up to the task. It's got a bunch of Chiefs shit in it, so I might offend someone that's not a Chiefs fan. But I actually go over into the inner to get out some. I look into something like that. I haven't decided. Now, I've got a couple things where I feel like they're a lock to get me the job, but they just don't pay as well as I'd like. Another job I might go to is like back to working for AT&T or something like that. I made okay money doing that, but just I think they actually might be paying even more now as well. I don't know. Really, that I would be interested in. Especially if it's chat support, that'd be perfect for me. Because even if my kids are home, I can do chat support. It was, you know, on the I was doing work from home phone support, and I liked that, but I couldn't do it with my kids having to miss school and stuff because they'd be in the background making noise. But if it was chat support, they could be in the background making noise and it's fucking whatever, you know. I might look into that. If you got a link or something to that, dude, send it to me. If it's the phone support, that's a little bit more difficult, but chat support is right up my alley. If you got a link for that, dude, send it to me on Steam or Discord or whatever. Bozix. Bozix? Welcome to the stream. Not sure what it is. Did he quit? That sucks, Arrow. Try putting on something soothing.
Holy shit, those pigs are fucking quick.
Bet you wish you had that shitty rifle now.
Fuck, dude, I fucked this pig up, dude. I'm trying to provide food for us, okay? Calm down.
Slaving over a hot
Mom.
fucking bow. This is the thanks he gets.
Sorry, Mom.
I put in 12-hour shifts at the apocalypse, and you just don't care. You actually didn't get the name right. I didn't realize there was more than one of them. One's got 2 dots after the exclamation point, the other one's got 1.
Really? Oh, those are 2 guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty sure, unless he like modified his name.
Well, the player list only shows
Yeah, this is Alpha 16. You're not seeing anything fun right now other than maybe some of the bugs and stuff, but I just really started on it, only level 21. But mining like this is the best way to level, and you want to dig a pit anyways to deal with zombies, so makes sense.
Crossbow schematic?
Sweet. Sauce is not even paying attention, dude.
Do what now?
Craig said crossbow schematic.
Oh yes, I want that. Oh shit, yeah, I'm gonna look into that here in a bit, man. For sure. Shit sauce. Horseradish is closer to horse shit, so. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoy him. Damn, stamina. How much longer do you have steel?
Fucking years. Chainsaw schematic?
Be a good thing to have.
Alright, I got some fucking winner chicken fucking bits.
It's gonna be Mayweather. It's gonna be a boring as fuck fight that people are gonna be pissed they paid $100 for, because that's how all of his fights are. They come down to a decision, and that's a boring fight. Oh my god. I feel like that guy jinxed me with teleports. Son of a bitch. I can't. Cat, I can't quit. There you go. Actually.
Be right back.
It's the new feature that keeps you from getting stuck, but really it's just annoying as fuck.
Gary! Gary! Woohoo! Gary!
And Amasta, thank you for the thought. God damn it. Goddamn stamina. Can you stop, kitty? Okay, right there, chill. Oh, he didn't have... Okay, no, it's the same guy. Never mind. The extra dot I thought I saw was actually the thing right before the text.
Oh, the colon or something.
Yeah. Over there. Right there, kitty. Okay? That. Oh, but no. I get these sectioned off properly when I do the dropping in advance. Well, I don't own a console, so not particularly, but I wouldn't want to. I mean, it'd be a massive downgrade.
Popcorn.
Good. Alright. That time the teleport wasn't bad. That was helpful, actually. Photo Gamer, welcome to the stream. that section off. Yeah, no, it's gotten worse since the last experimental. Like, absolutely. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Facebook group, facebook.com/FFAwesomeSauce. And follow me on Twitter at FFAwesomeSauce. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. We'll probably be starting to do some scavenging, exploring, maybe even a little bit of PvP. And yeah guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye 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 bye.